So, I guess it's back to Takao, because he likes us the least. Chapter 7. My word for the night. I can never forget Takao's soft smile as he looked at me from under the cherry trees. As time passed, I became even more nervous that I was imagining things. The moon rose into the sky, the town grew quiet, and the presence of people became sparse. It might be dangerous to go there this time, but I want to meet Takao so badly. The feeling to meet him grew inside me, and I could no longer stand it. Before I knew it, I was once again clutching money in my hands. I set off for Yoshiwara. Though it's night, this is the only place that has the hustle and bustle of a fair.
I just came here without much thought. I hope it's alright.
I like to think that everyone else on the street is just avoiding her because she's talking to herself. With a sense of worry, I dived into KIKUYA. Oh my, Booty-san! Welcome, come inside. Will it be Takao today as well? It's kind of funny because it's like they're ordering from a menu. Like, yes, I would like this Takao with a side of Tokyo. The manager Iroha-san approached me with an unnatural smile. When I nodded in response to Iroha-san's words, his face twisted into an apologetic expression. Is he busy again? He's only busy in his own route. Seriously, in all the other routes he just shows up whenever and it's like, hey, don't you wanna like bang me instead? I'm sorry, but Takao is currently at a banquet party. We're not sure when it will end today. Can I just join that party? We can have a threesome. That's cool with me.
Well, is it okay if I wait?
Indeed, if you wait today, you may be wasting your time. Because it will be fairly difficult for me to pull him out from the middle of a banquet. That's right. Takao is Kikuya's courtesan. It won't be that easy to meet him. Won't you permit me to introduce you to some other gentlemen? They will certainly show you a good time. I was about to be dragged in by Iroha-san's smile. It's difficult to meet Takao today. If so, then I don't feel like... I mean, we don't know what time it is. And if the banquet is gonna go on forever, then what's the point of waiting? She's just gonna sit in the room by herself and maybe with Takao, because, I don't know, he's always there somehow. She's just gonna sit there for like hours, just waiting for him. I mean, personally, I would probably just give up and go home, or be like, well, who do you have? Who did you have in mind? That will do, I guess.
That won't do. I appreciate your concern, but...
You're more stubborn than you look. Fine, please wait for Takao as you see fit.
Thank you very much.
What? These options are so weird because what happens after I pick something is pretty much never what I thought it was going to be. And half of the time she says something completely different from what I expected. They're so confusing. They're trying to lead me astray. With a subtle smile on Iroha-san's face, he called out to somewhere in the distance. Someone, please guide Booty-san to the parlor. Ordered by Iroha-san, a young boy appeared. He came near me, bowed. I keep saying bowed, and then guided me to the room. The light of the lantern held by the attendant shined on his feet. Lanterns had also been placed in the garden, making it fairly bright. We continued like this through the hall. Why do you look so shocked?
Takao?
Could this be the banquet? From a small opening in the sliding door, I could hear voices of laughter and music. Among them was Takao, who stared at me as I walked into the hall. He didn't even try to hide his surprised expression. She's back. He's probably thinking something like that. Once I gently lowered my gaze and gave a light bow, I was urged into the room by the attendant. I thought I was being guided to the parlor, but perhaps the rooms were full due to the banquet, so I was guided into the gentleman's quarters. It seemed that Tokuwa-san was also brought to the banquet, so there was no one in the room. I couldn't bring myself to drink the sake that the attendant had prepared for me all on my own. From the window, I looked down at the cherry tree.
Even this late at night, it still looks beautiful.
From the moonlight and lantern light, I could clearly make out the figure of the cherry tree.
He was looking down from here.
Right now, we're under the same roof. I may just have to make do with this today. While looking at a beautiful cherry tree under the moonlight, I began to think about this when a slamming sound arose and the sliding door opened. Did he just sneak out from the banquet to hang out with me? That's so rude and I kind of like it. Sorry to keep you waiting so long, booty. You didn't keep me waiting at all. I just got here and you know it. Oh my god. Maybe he really wants to bang me. Maybe I was the best person to play dress up with ever.
Takao! Is this okay?
Okay or not, I came because I knew that booty is here. Well, you're not wrong. Though, I'm the very person that told you to come to the shop. I really had no idea that you would come regularly.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Because, Takao, you're KIKUYA's bestseller. Is it okay for someone like you to leave?
I like to choose my own clients. That's it, the way it's been so far.
But also, if you leave your post, you won't receive payment from your clients.
That's none of your concern. She was so boring anyway, I don't care. And if I leave you by yourself, you're a little bit attacked by gentlemen or somebody. Okay, so either the girl at the banquet was super boring, and he was just dying for an excuse to get out of there, or he's just super desperate after my money because he thinks I'm rich, and that whole thing with his parents leeching off of him, or it's a mix of the two, which might probably be it, because unless you really want to leave, I'm not so sure that he would just be peace and just run off to me. Or maybe it's that kind of, I don't know. But I think it's a mix of the two, to be honest.
I don't think that would happen.
Are you so sure? You're still naive.
Oh, please.
And I'm not so pathetic that you need to worry about my payments.
Yeah, I guess so. Should I hold a banquet someday?
I've been stealing Takao's nights away so often, so I thought I should ask if there was something that I could do. Are you gonna worry about his money? Please don't. It will be too much for you, and there's no need for that.
How could you say that it's too much? Do you know I'm not rich?
Because of course it'll cost a huge amount of money, since they're bringing out other gentlemen of the night, not just the one you've chosen. Indeed, that might be difficult with what I've already received. But if it's just once, no, don't even do it. He said it's so much money. Hey, it's Iruha-san put you up with this? Before I could ask what he was talking about, Takao grabbed my arm. Seems like something he would do. Listen to me. Not only talking about moving forward, you should be like even more careful around like Iroha. Because it's a sexy ogre? Is that why?
I don't see what you're talking.
He pressed forward with the most serious face that I've ever seen on him. Don't tell me, buddy. You're not like up to something strange, are ya? He's starting to sound too much like Hayabusa. What on earth is he worried about? Up to something...
Up to something strange? What do you mean?
Never mind. Well, I guess you're like okay, but...
I don't really know what you're talking about though.
Indeed. Takao laughed in a slightly self-deprecating manner. Sorry, buddy. I thought you like weren't deaf to the shop or something. You're not, right? He peered intensely at my face as he asked this, searching my expression for an answer.
I'm not doing something like that. I came here with my own money.
Oh, I see. I'm like relieved to hear that. After feeling Takao's genuine feeling of relief, he narrowed his eyes and smiled. His smile, overflowing with such tenderness, was directed at me. And because of that, I blurted out something that I had no intention of saying.
Actually, it would be nice if I had enough money to buy your freedom.
Takao widened his eyes and made an expression of surprise. Then he erupted in laughter from the pit of his stomach. Someone like you set like me free?
That's well, I know that it's presumptuous of me, but I can have my hopes, can't I? You don't need to laugh so much.
I guess you're like right. Sorry to like laugh like that. But that kind of thinking is like so booty. It really is, I agree. Though it was after the event, I felt I had said something naive and I regretted saying it.
Well, I'm sorry that I've said something strange like that.
It may have been too late to apologize, but I couldn't stand not doing so. I continued to keep my face down. Then, he placed his arm around my back and held me in close. In my ears, he whispered words that made my heart tremble. I said it at the beginning, didn't I?
I was blushing. Cute!
I don't exactly like hate your rashness.
Takao, why have you been so cold lately?
What you did with me? It made me like scared. Is he really the one that should be saying that? I feel like that's something she should be saying. What does he have to be scared about?
Something scary with Takao?
Oh my god. The way he talks is so weird. I like waver between joy and sorrow in response to like your words and actions. But when were you ever scared of me and why? When and why? What? I can't believe it like make me feel like this. In the moment that followed, I tried to return his embrace. Then, my body slowly fell backwards. Oh, I was pushed down. For a while, my mind went elsewhere and I imagined this as if it were happening to someone else. You're such a like good woman. It's almost too much to like bear. Your expression, it's so tantalizing. His mouth, which breathed such words, bit my lips softly. Ugh, I don't know why that was so hard to say. Ugh. A large tremor ran through my body and a voice escaped from my lips.
Ugh, ugh.
You don't need to say a word. I'll make you like feel good. He's still sounding too much like Hayabusa. Before I could reply, Takao's tongue invaded my mouth. His tongue searched for mine and tried to intertwine itself with my tongue. Embarrassed, I attempted to make a quick escape, but Takao would not allow it. There was absolutely no escape from his arms. Bring out your tongue, buddy. A As my vision began to blur, Takao's words further increased my shame. This was not a command. His voice was very sweet and gentle, and yet I couldn't resist. As he said that, I brought out the tip of my tongue. It's nice to kiss you, but I can't hear that great voice of yours. Is he like pulling back all the time just to like say these things? Because he can't talk. He can't talk with his tongue in my mouth. That just doesn't work. It became clear as soon as he began to lick the tip of my tongue. It made my voice come out louder.
Oh, Takao!
Are you kidding me? She's making that kind of sounds just from him licking the tip of her tongue? I don't know. I don't know about that. While the cow stared at me intently with his gentle eyes. My burps are so seducing, aren't they? Little by little, he gently undressed me. You really do have like nice skin. I'll never like forget that. He's too drunk to speak clearly, okay? I don't want like any other gentleman of the night to like touch it. No one.
Takao!
It sounds like his true feelings. Saying something like that with such a sad voice. It made me believe that these were Takao's true feelings. Yeah, but that doesn't mean he loves you or anything. It could just be possessiveness. Sorry, buddy. Don't like mind me. You're like my wife for the night. It was like silly of me to talk about other men. Look at that. The tips of your bosom. You know what them you know what that means, right? Oh. Please don't call her boobs fruits again. Please don't call them swollen fruits. Please don't call her tits swollen fruits. Ah.
I don't understand.
I turned away in embarrassment, but he immediately grabbed my shin and turned my back around. All it took was some kissing and a little petting. Oh. To make this part become so fun.
No, you're wrong.
What's wrong? Your leg is blending quite well to my fingers, aren't you? It's just like your character. Innocent and like obedient. It's like so adorable. As he teased me with his fingers, my body bent like a bow. This is a little uncomfortable. A sweet tingling sensation ran the course of my body and my nether regions began to ache. I feel funny. Wait, has she never been aroused before? Has she never been horny before? Like, ever? Seriously? Has she never masturbated? Ever? Ever? Seriously?
Seriously?
Oh man. Ugh.
Oh, wow.
I felt as if I were about to drown in a melting sweet pleasure. And burps. Despite feeling disembarrassed, it made me want him more. You look happy.
Ugh.
Don't look at me with such inviting eyes. You make me want everything about you. The cow stared at me intensely. His movement stopped and he looked down on me with such sadness.
Takao.
Then he straightened his ruffled clothes and quickly slipped away. I was really surprised that he ended so soon.
Why didn't you stop?
That question came into my mind before I could become overcome with shame. You like want me to continue?
No, that's not what I meant.
That's exactly what you meant, Booty, don't lie. If so, will I try to entertain me a little more? Try to entertain you? You want me to make a move?
So you're saying that you want me to make a move?
I asked with a trembling voice. When I did so, Takao began to laugh loudly. You'd like kill me. I'm here to like pleasure you, you know. To start, it would be like absurd to ask something like that of like virgin.
I don't understand your feelings now.
I don't like know what to say then. I still don't really like understand myself either. He's so hot and cold. And it's really annoying. But I guess maybe this is one of his ways to like charm customers and get more money out of them. Because if he keeps doing this, like if he gets them really horny and then just stops doing everything, then of course they'll wanna come back if it's like I don't know. That just sounded like Hayabusa, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I like care about you, that is certain. But I like still don't know what I should do with you. This is like a first for me.
I understand even less now.
My body, remembering the joy of being touched by Takao, throbbed, feeling something was missing. If I couldn't have Takao all to myself, then I hoped that he would at least want me. Perhaps all women who have fallen in love with a gentleman of the night felt the same. And that's why they pay money. Money is everything. I know that money is what connects me to Takao, but to be confronted with the clear reality of it all was deeply painful. I still want to know. Whoa. Okay, maybe it didn't go up that much, but I felt like it was a lot. There's so much I want to know about him. I want to know more about this backstory. I want to know about this character. I want to know more about his motivations. Like, Takao just told us a little, but we can't really trust him that much in Takao's route, I guess. Like, we can't know for sure that he's speaking the truth. He could just be lying. But then again, he was saying it like... I don't know, just the way he said it makes me feel like there has to be some truth to it. There has to be. Yeah.